Bro, you can't be flushing the toilet while I'm talking.
You should leave that in there.
So... Guys, I had no idea today was Friday, and I got up and then I actually just got out of the shower and I heard the trash truck coming, and I was like, oh no, it's Friday. So I had to run out to the trash, or run out and take the trash can. I barely caught them, but I caught them. They were laughing at me because I was out there running to the street with the trash cans for all the goats in my pajamas. But guys, I'm going to, we set up this thing right here for the ghost to eat yesterday. If you're on the family page, you saw. Oh man, the chicken's out. We got a chicken that's out, so this ought to be fun. Look at him trying to get through that. See if I can catch him real quick. Guys, you just never know what your day is gonna have in store for you when you got all these animals. Something's always gonna happen, so that's what I like about this. I was just talking about the goats, chickens out. Who knows what the day is gonna bring, so let's feed these guys. Are y'all hungry or what? Y'all hungry? Stainer, you hungry, buddy? Are y'all hungry? Huh? All right, I guess I'll feed you. Alright, as I'm about to feed these guys, I just wanted to say the video I did the other day where it said, I was disappointed in you guys, y'all didn't come feed them. Y'all's responses were spot on, and that's why I love you guys. You guys had fun with the comments. You were saying you wish you could have reached to your phone or screen, or I should have came and picked you up 300 miles away. All that stuff. You guys, we love your sense of humor. You get our sense of humor. Just love you guys. Did you ever play softball or what?
No.
It's a hell of a pitch.
I didn't play sports.
What are you wearing my shirt for?
Because I just wanted to be close to you.
Uh-huh. Look guys, stay there. Wearing my shirt, she got some new leggings, and she's in flip-flops.
You know what that means?
That's a hell of a worker.
It's gonna be in the 70s today.
And it's Friday, so
And it's Friday.
It's gonna be a good day. Alright, as a lot of you know, my favorite time is chicken egg collecting time. So let's check. Let's see, an egg in here. It's one. We can deal with that, and let's check this other side. Alright, looks like duck eggs maybe. 2 duck eggs. It's probably too bright. Got 2 duck eggs in there. And then in here we got another chicken egg. So got 4 eggs. Stainer. Look at little Stainer. I ain't leaving you. What, bud? You want to go check the rabbit with me? Come on. You can tell the rabbit's over there, but you can tell where it's been. Growing in good. Stainer. You're in my shot, buddy. Come on, rabbit. Ready? There you go. In my shot. As you guys can see, rabbit's doing good. I had to widen the ramp on there. She would get up, but she was real scared, so we just widened it, and now she goes up and down like nothing, no problem. So rabbit's doing great. But look at this. That's where the rabbit was yesterday. And then day before, day before, day before, day before. And then before that was over here. You could still see all the rabbit poop. All that rabbit poop in there. Guys, it's growing back great. So each patch will do, it'll keep growing back. So, super pumped. Put some fresh water in there and I think all the quail like it.
It's their last day in this little cage.
It's what we were hoping, that today will be the last day in there. I'm going to finish it no matter what today. It's just been too long. We put a new little paddock area for the goats to eat yesterday. They ate down all the other stuff as far as we want them to eat. So
we had to run to Home Depot to get more supplies for the quail cage. But today they will be in it and we'll show you guys that. I'm excited about it.
The eggs, as you can see, we got some duck eggs. We are not keeping the eggs out here anymore. We threw all those out because they weren't gonna hatch. And so now we can start collecting our eggs again. We are 11 days away from our chicks hatching in the incubator.
Well, I thought you said it was 11 yesterday.
It was, but we started it in the evening. Oh. So at the end of today, it'll be 10 days. So we're getting real close. So we're gonna start collecting the eggs. Of course, they gotta be a little fresher than, they can't be 10 days old. I mean, I'm sure they could, but the likelihood of them hatching would be way less. So,
maybe I can make some more brownies or something.
Yeah, so we'll use what we got. We'll start collecting them, and then once this batch of chicks is done, we're gonna do ducks. And our neighbors, guys, they got some chicks and ducks. You guys know them. They're the ones that took Bam Bam, and they watched Bam Bam for us. And now they're still looking for their own dwarf goats. So if you're in the Dallas, if you're within like an hour and a half of Dallas, and you got dwarf goats, preferably female with no horns, they would absolutely love them. So let us know they want some dwarf goats. They bought some chicks and some ducks weeks after we got ours. I mean, weeks. And they got leghorn. They got a bunch of different kinds, but they're leghorn, and then they're, is it Pekin or Pekin ducks? The big white ones? I don't know how you say it. They're huge. They are huge. They outdid our chicks. The leghorns are already as big as ours or bigger. And then the ducks, the Pekin or Pekin, whatever you call them, are like 3 times bigger than their mallards that they have.
Like they're as big as our chicks.
They're huge, yeah. They're at least as big as our chicks already. And he put them in water yesterday. He bought a little pool. Old goats out there rubbing on the barn. But I think that's what I want to do. Those leghorns are huge and they're growing fast. And those, I'm going to say Pekin. I think they're called Pekin. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Big white duck, big Aflacs. We want those to eat. The Aflac, until I figure out how to say it name correctly, we're gonna call it Aflac. So I think I want to raise some of those. So hopefully, we thought about buying some from Tractor Supply, but they're like $5 a piece. So we'll figure it out. Our neighbors actually across the street that we're watching their rooster that we showed you, they have a duck like that. So I think it's female, hopefully. But they said that they're willing to trade some eggs with us. They got the green eggs. I don't know what kind that is for chickens.
They have like light green eggs, light blue eggs. They have dark green eggs, dark brown speckled eggs, dark green speckled eggs.
Hey, you can't talk too long. You're not on camera, and you're
all kinds of stuff.
And I don't think he can hear you because it's facing this way. But they got all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you heard that or not. But we're gonna start trading some eggs with our neighbors. We have lucked out with our neighbors. They're absolutely amazing. Maybe this weekend we could show you guys. I think they're gonna go pick up their coop. But the Howard Farms is growing, guys. They got chicks and ducks, and Tom just got himself a new work truck. And so, I mean, things are happening. So, can't wait to show you guys that stuff. But guys, you've been seeing how many eggs we've been collecting and stuff. Look at this. This is like the last like 2 days or 3 days. I've been trying to eat some eggs, but oh man, it's hard to keep up. And so, also, thanks for the egg basket. You know who you are. It is definitely coming in hand. Yes. We've been getting a lot of eggs. This weather's great. Let's check the incubator real quick. Guys, it's been holding its temperature, humidity real good. They're still eggs, but 11 days, in a couple hours it'll be at 10. But we gotta go run to post office and Walmart, Home Depot and stuff. So we'll be right back. But we're going to work on the quail cage. We got a lot of stuff to do today. We're gonna go plant the watermelons. We're going to check the garden, water the trees that we have, all that good stuff. So I guess before we do that, we just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support in yesterday's video. We kind of just ranted and we didn't know. It was a late upload, and so I was terrified. I literally went to bed terrified thinking you guys are gonna hate this. Yeah,
we really didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what kind of reaction we were gonna get. We were just really pumped about like Keeping It Dutch's video, like just pumped us up, and we just felt like we needed to say some things and hopefully inspire some people or encourage some people. And we didn't know how you guys were gonna react to it, but the response has been truly overwhelming, and we were not expecting that at all. So it was really great to get a lot of positive, responses and people telling us about their dreams and their hopes and stuff. It was really cool, and we have kind of read through them, but we just haven't gotten a chance to reply to anything yet.
We will. It's just those comments are long and there's a lot of them, and we appreciate them, and we kind of read through them, but we won't be able to really respond till later because we got a lot of stuff to do today. My arm's getting tired. Let me switch. I'm back. And so, I was checking the comments and stuff this morning, and we were talking about something, I don't know what. We said something about keeping it Dutch, whatever. And then, boom, he commented, and it was awesome. And then I was just like, all right. And it's like, I don't remember how many subscribers he has. He has a lot. And the fact that he took the time out of his day to watch our video is really cool. And it just proves how down-to-earth this guy is. And then, out of nowhere, Arms Family Homestead comments, and I'm just like, what in the world? Like, we watch these people every day, and they're our neighbors up there in Oklahoma, because we're down in Texas, and it's so crazy to know that, like, we watch their stuff, and we know how YouTube is, and we know those people have full-time jobs. They work full-time jobs, YouTube, and then still have time to comment on other people's stuff. That's crazy to me, and it's just mind-blowing that we literally have made YouTube our full-time job, pretty much. And then Crocker Productions, as far as videos and photos for other people, we've kind of turned into our part-time job. And we're sacrificing, we're scraping by. People have made that sacrifice to build this channel because it's something we want to do, because you guys are inspiring us and we're inspiring you, and we want to keep the cycle going. And so we're willing to sacrifice some money right now to get where we need to be and to put videos out that hopefully you can learn from, and hopefully it can inspire you to go live your dreams and all that. But the fact that we've had Arms Family, Keeping It Dutch, Sow the Land, Better Together Life, Justin Rhodes, like all these people commenting on our stuff, and it's mind-blowing to know that these are all pretty decent-sized YouTubers, and they took the time out of their day to watch our video and comment. And so it just proves that these guys are real and they're down to earth, and it just makes me know that I am glad that I watched them, and I'm glad that I support them, because these people are just down to earth, and it's awesome to know that we're halfway jumping into this homesteading community on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not only that they're big channels and they comment on our stuff. We watch these channels. We
know their kids' names. We know everything about them.
We watch them every day, and never once did I think like they were gonna comment on our stuff. And
yeah,
so
it just proves that these people are good people, and
I hope that's how we are if we ever.
Yeah, if we even get to that point, that we could still do the same, and it's an inspiration, and we absolutely, if you guys, any of y'all YouTubers are watching, thank you so much for spending the little bit of free time that you have watching our video and commenting, and viewers like you guys, like we asked you guys, we said, hey, go check out Not Your Girlfriend's music video and comment on it, and y'all did. Y'all went and commented on it, and that was like, a huge thing for me and Jaylena. Like, we know these girls, we think of them as like family, and the fact that you went and watched their video and commented was awesome, and we can't thank you enough for that either.
So as you guys may or may not know,
I'm no longer on the egg fast, but I'm eating eggs.
I'm still currently on my 7-day water fast. I'm on day 5.
And I don't know how she's doing it.
Today I am a little more tired than I have been. The first 4 days I had a lot more energy. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanna eat, but I'm not hungry. I just wanna eat. It's your brain, you guys. It's your brain. It lies.
It's lies, Steven. It's lies.
Because I'm such an amazing wife, while on my fast,
She's sucking up.
I'm making Jason his favorite dessert ever, which is classic yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
My face.
Chocolat.
I like my food plain like I do my women.
Hey.
So someone asked yesterday or the day before, when the last time I made eggs, when I had red stuff on my eggs, they thought it was Taco Bell sauce. No, it was not. It was just salsa. But I've never had Taco Bell sauce on this, so let's try it.
I bet it'd be good. Only 2 today?
Yeah, but I packed them.
Yeah, they look packed.
Fire sauce, challenge accepted. I never even had this before.
It's good.
I'm not much one for heat. I'm not gonna put a whole lot, just enough.
Jason's not huge on spicy food, but I am. I love spicy food.
So I may regret this.
We're still waiting on someone to send us the hottest chip in the world so Jared can eat it.
Ooh, that's got a kick.
So we're still waiting on that, and once we get it, Jared's going to eat it, and we are going to film it. It's going to be awesome.
We're gonna laugh.
We are going to laugh. Jared's going to cry, and we're going to laugh.
So I'm gonna eat my potato and egg with Taco Bell sauce. Jaylene is gonna bake me a cake and not eat it.
And then we got lots of stuff to show you guys today.
We do. So let's get busy.
Yep. You guys, the cake is done. It smells so good. My mom says that I am the cake master. I do time it, but I pretty much go more on how it smells. So we'll see if Jason likes it as much as my mom likes my cakes. So I'm gonna let this cool, and then I'm gonna frost it. But Jason's working on finishing up the chicken coop, so let's go check it out. So we are doing strawberries. They're actually starting to grow. We keep them inside, but when the sun's out, I'll take them out to the front porch in the morning, get some sun. And then when the sun comes over on this side, I take them out and let them get some more sun. And once the sun goes down, I take them back inside. It's coming along, you guys. We're so close to finishing it.
This ain't perfect, but as I always say, I don't care. Good enough.
Yeah, as Jared likes to say, good enough.
So all I gotta do is the other side like this, and then put a top and a bottom. Hopefully I have enough material. I'm just using what I got because that's the homesteading way and the cheapest way. And so we don't have a whole lot of money. And so if we could show you guys cheap ways, I think we spent $50 on this whole thing, which isn't bad because we had to buy the cage and all that. But if we could show you guys how to do stuff on the cheap, that's what we want to do. So as soon as I can finish this, we can go put it out there, put the quail in it for the first time, put them on some grass, and then put the goats in a little electric fence paddock area that we made, and we'll show you how goats are creatures of habit. So if you teach them to do something over and over, they'll do it. So that's what we're trying to do, is teach them to walk with us and herd them where we want them to go. So hopefully I can finish this in a minute, eat me some cake, herd some goats, and have a good Friday night. So if you're pretty new to the channel, you knew I only wore a camo long sleeve shirt and a camo jacket like every day. And then now I wear short sleeve shirts and pants. I'm almost at the point where I'll be wearing swim trunks and a tank top every day. You guys just constantly changing. I'm being a butterfly and taking my coats off, and then just being me. Just finished up the quail cage. We're gonna show you that in a video tomorrow, just because we got other stuff to do. So we're gonna put them out there and let them get on grass and all that for the first time, but we'll put all that in tomorrow's video.
We're not gonna do that till later today, so we're gonna get whatever we need to do, get that done, edit this video, put it out, and then tomorrow you'll get to see the quail on the ground in their cage.
But for now, we're gonna show you something cool. You can get this
for $11.99.
It's black oil sunflower. There's nothing else in there. I believe there's no chemicals or anything like that on it. But what you could do is you can grow microgreens, you can grow sunflowers, you can do whatever you want with it. So these are actually lettuce containers. Yeah, like salad lettuce containers that we bought. Just like a spring mix from Walmart. And basically, you know, it hooks on. It's like Tupperware, cheap Tupperware for poor people. And it's like the old butter bowls you keep, and you put your stuff in it. And you never know if it's butter or like old soup or broth or something.
Or a sewing kit.
Or a sewing kit. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on where you see it. Anyways, we're going to make this into like a tiny greenhouse for our other plants. But for these, I'm not going to use the top. So we're going to make some microgreens, and then we're going to go outside and plant some. We're going to try to do it down the side of our property and kind of do a wind block. Plus, it's going to be cool looking. And we grew some last year. We did microgreens last year. So just figured...
That was more of an experiment to kind of see like how they would grow, what they would taste like. And we didn't wind up eating them. You tasted them.
I did, but not so much as far as like juicing or cutting them and putting them in salads. So this year we're really going to do it and see how it is. It only takes like 7 days to grow these microgreens.
Yeah, they grow up about that big.
Well, maybe something like that maybe. But
well, I mean, they grow up that big in days.
Yeah, days. So we'll keep you posted every day on how this goes. All right, so you got your seeds open. Very simple. Just black oil sunflower seeds and nothing else in there. So what you want to do is fill up a cup with some seeds. Roughly that much. You can put them in jars, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to fill it with water over it so they'll start floating. And then let it soak for overnight or a day, about 8 hours or whatever. And then we'll show you the next step. So here's some that we soaked overnight. They're already wet, as you could tell. And so what you're going to do is, because it's too much for this, we just put them in there because we needed the cup. And so what you're going to do is put enough to fill up the bottom. And just try to make a nice, level, flat spot on them. On the whole thing. Probably take some out, put some over here. And that's good. They're already wet, they're good. So what you're gonna do is take your spray bottle. We need more water, but come in and spray them real good. You don't wanna soak it, just spray them good enough to where they're wet like that. Real simple, it doesn't take but a few seconds. And then all you gotta do is put it in the windowsill, in a little greenhouse, outside, whatever, that won't blow away or anything like that. A lot of people just put them in their house next to the window, and then some people will even stack them and drill holes in it, and then they'll water this one. When the water, like they'll fill it up with water, and then the water will drain, it'll go to the next one, the next one, the next one. So you only have to fill the top with quite a bit of water, and then once it drips out, it'll go to the next one, and the same thing, and by the time it hits the bottom, it'll have enough water. But we just do it like this, it's real simple. And then so just put it in the sun every day, and then spray it 3 to 4 times a day to keep them kind of moist. Don't let them dry out or anything. And they're gonna grow really fast. They're gonna be really good. From what I remember, they kind of tasted, they had like a peanut taste to them. And you can blend them up, you can put them in salads, cut them, put in salads. But they'll grow pretty fast. So we'll show you every day for the next week how fast they grow. But we're gonna go out and do some watermelon now. Look at that, guys. Jaylena going to work on my food that I'll eat. And she can't.
This is called dedication. It's called willpower.
It's called treating your husband right because he's the absolute best. So one thing that I really, really like about the microgreens is it's crazy easy and it's super cheap. We bought a 20-pound bag of seed that you saw for $12, or you could buy a 40-pound bag for $20. It's cheaper the bigger you get. The reason we didn't get the big bag like we normally do is just trying it out again, seeing if we like the way it tastes before we buy a whole bunch. We got enough to put out in the yard how we wanted, but we don't want to get too much in case we decide we don't like it, or it just, you know, just one of those things where maybe we don't have room to keep a big bag. I don't know. I can't think straight looking at that cake right there. I mean, look at this, guys.
Want to lick the spoon?
Do I want to lick the spoon? Does the bear in the woods? Mm-hmm. This may be the best frosting you've ever made. So I'm gonna do a taste test and see if it's any good. I'm not a big person on the sides, so if it's good, then I know it's gonna be really good in the middle.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
This is a lot better than the brownies she made, the keto brownies. And then last time she made yellow cake, it tasted like cornbread. This time it doesn't. It actually tastes like a yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say an 8. You still got some improvement to do to catch up to my mom.
So my mom is not a liar. I am the cake master. The only reason that the other one tasted like cornbread is because I cooked it in the convectional oven. It's different than a gas stove oven, which this I cooked in the camper because it's bigger. This pan doesn't fit in the convectional oven. But my mom said I'm the cake master and I make the best cakes ever.
I think my mom made it better than this.
Well, he has to say that.
No. You're my wife. I think you and my mom should do a cooking video next time we're down there.
I think that'd be awesome.
Mom, teach her the tricks of the trade. The Betty Crocker way. Let's go plant some watermelon out there. Figured we'd water the lettuce before we went out and did watermelon. I think it's growing in pretty good.
I went back and watered it really good, in the soil.
I mean, that's growing in great. So here's a spot on our property that you guys never see. The road is here, and then it's a big area here. We have a pipeline that comes through going that way. So we can't put our fence here, we can't grow big trees, but we could plant stuff. So we figured, why not do watermelon all in here?
So the reason why we're planting it here is because this is just an area that we don't use. We're not trying to make the soil perfect for watermelons. I did research it, but we're not gonna go through all that hassle because we don't know if they're gonna grow. So this is just more like an experiment. You guys know we like to do that. We like to do trial and error. So we're just gonna plant them and see if they grow. If they grow, awesome. If they don't, oh well, next year. And then we also wanna do pumpkins in this area for the fall. So that'll be a cool way to utilize this area without having to do too much work.
Why don't you show them your cool tool?
Is this the one Brantley was using?
Yep.
In case you guys remember this from our other video with the little kid.
It's kid safe.
Kid safe. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple in each hole that I dig until I run out of seeds. So
again, we just figured might as well utilize this area because we can't put big trees or anything. And as you know, we got trees going way down there, trees in our yard, but it's far enough away from the pipeline that if they ever had to come dig it up, it wouldn't really affect us. So why not grow something that we could possibly eat out here? And our water hose is just right over there on the fence. Watermelons need a lot of water because they're called watermelon. They need a lot of water. They're like 90% water or something like that. So this is an easy place for us to water them, an easy place for us to stay off of them. The dogs won't get to them. We're not really worried about wild animals. If they get them, they get them. Again, this is just an experiment. Whenever I was a kid, I actually ate a watermelon and spit some seeds out next to the drain, and the water from that, from like the laundry and all that, watered them and it grew. So I think if we could grow them from, of course I didn't eat it, but if we can grow it there, then I'm sure we can grow it here. And we just want to show you guys that you don't have to have the best soil. You don't have to have a crazy garden. You just got to plant it, put it in the ground, water it, take care of it, and let's see if it grows.
Got yourself a strong woman there, Jason.
I know.
Except I can't move the rabbit thing.
Yeah, she can't move the rabbit thing on her own, but if she needs to chop something up, we're good. So that's going to be a very easy thing for us to do. Just come out and water whenever we water the trees, we water the garden, all that stuff. Just super simple. And if we get watermelon, that's great. I think we spent like $2 on watermelon seed to see if it'd work. So it's really not that big of a deal. This is an area that we don't use anyways, so why not experiment?
I heard that
What?
I heard that watermelon thrives in warmer weather, so hopefully it'll be a good thing for us since we're in Texas.
And fun fact, where we grew up, these watermelons were huge. I mean, big watermelons. I don't even know how much they weigh, but you pick them up and they're heavy as poop. But my mom would just get them, cut them in half. She'd get a spoon, put some salt on it, and she would eat half of it by herself. And then me, Jared, and Matt would just get spoons when we were kids and just go to town on it. But between my mom and us 3 young kids, we'd kill a big old watermelon. So you can see right here that the goats are in that other area. But right here, look. We fenced all this off all the way back up against this fence line. So we're gonna put the goats in here in a little bit. Put them from over there, give that a break, and put them over here. Somebody came to say hi. So if y'all been following for a while, you know that we planted all these salt cedar trees. They go all the way down our whole fence line. I didn't have a whole lot of hope for them, and so they're not really doing much. So I'm gonna pull one up and see if they're even rooting out or what's going on. So let's see. All right, so as you can see, it looks like it's actually rooting out, which is great. Not huge by any means, but it's got some roots, so I got hope for it. So I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna mow around these trees, kind of mow a little bit here, and then water all this stuff, and then maybe call it a day. I got a lot of editing and stuff to do, so I don't know. This is a cool thing to show you a little bit of a little more of our property that we have. Maybe get some watermelon growing, maybe get those trees growing down the side. I think it'd be pretty awesome. So we moved the goats, we put the quail out, we watered everything, we did all that. So we're gonna call it a day. This is already a super long vlog. It's gonna be in the 30-minute range. It's a lot, we know, but we're not gonna put a vlog out tomorrow because we're going live. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., we're gonna go live. We're going to answer any questions you have, just talk to you guys, have fun. And so Jared should be home any minute now. We're gonna get a lot of work done. Bro, you can't be flushing the toilet while I'm talking.
You should leave that in there.
So we're gonna get a lot done, and Jaylena actually watered some of the plants and stuff earlier, trees, so we're gonna go finish everything up we need to do, try to get this vlog out. Like I said, it's a long vlog, it might come out late, but it's Friday, you ain't got nothing else to do. So tomorrow, 8 p.m., we're going live on Saturday, and then we're gonna figure out a meetup very soon. Canton Trade Days, the following weekend?
Not this weekend, yeah, next weekend.
So next weekend, I think it's Canton Trade Days. We're thinking about doing a meetup. Please let us know. It'll be on a Saturday.
No, it'd be on a Sunday.
Why?
Our photo shoot on Saturday.
It would be on a Sunday. So tomorrow, this Saturday, we're going live. Maybe next Sunday we can meet in Canton and do a meetup. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing. Oh, subscriptions for YouTube. My mom asked how much it cost. It's free. You don't have to pay to subscribe to YouTube. My mom was like, but you gotta subscribe when you subscribe to a newsletter or a newspaper or a magazine, you got to pay, which makes total sense. Never even thought about that. So if you're not really into YouTube and don't know, and we say, hey, subscribe to our channel, we're not asking for money or anything. It's free. You can hit the notification bell. That'll let you know. So basically, a subscription means it's like liking us on Facebook. You just follow us.
It'll pop up on your videos and stuff
Yeah.
while you're searching or browsing.
But then when you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know instantly. As soon as we post a video, bing, it tells you that we posted a video. So please feel free to like or subscribe and hit the notification button. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, family page on Facebook, all that cool stuff. Family group, whatever. And thank you guys so much for everything. We truly appreciate it. Hopefully we can have some time tonight to go back and comment back to all the awesome comments you did on yesterday's video. So thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Tomorrow.